Rose against Dragic. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Chicago. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. Here's Jenkins. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Now here's Jenkins. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good on the triple.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Rose, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Heat with the lead. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Here's Jenkins following the score by Derrick Rose. Dragic with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Outside Rose. They set the screen. Mirotic has a wide open look and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here. And a wide open look for Freak. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Jenkins got 5.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Rose kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Butler. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. He got right to the cup using that screen.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Dragic off the pick from Jenkins. Off the pick, and he hits the jump shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Rose. And finished off by Mirotic.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The Heat leading by 3. Kicks it to Jenkins. There's a screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Howard. Gorgie Dang comes in for Mirotic. And it's Portis in for Caspi. Now here's Jenkins. 5 points in the game. Here's Bolar. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Noah with a screen on Rivers. Here's Rose. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Jenkins. He kicks it to Muscala. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Noah's shot is off.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Jenkins with it. Butler covering. And Jenkins kicks to Green. The feed to Jenkins. Here's Rivers. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 6. And it's Rose penetrating. And he gets it to go. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
The dish to Jenkins. Feeds it to Rivers. Here's Green. Miami no good on that time either.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The easiest way.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Mike Muscala. Winslow comes in for Green. Jenkins, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Dragic in for Austin Rivers. Chicago also making some changes. White Howard's checked in for Noah. Henson comes in for Gorgie Dang. And it's Caspi in for Portis. Jenkins in at 2-guard. Winslow is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dragic. And it's Villar in at the center. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Outside Rose. Butler in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. For Miami, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now Jenkins, 8 points for him. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Howard, got a hand on it. And here's Dragic. Jenkins with it, Butler covering. Jenkins the pass to Villar. There's the screen. Floats one, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Winslow dishes to Bosh. Here's Jenkins. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 4. Rose kicks to Caspi. Back to Rose. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Heat moving the ball around. Now here's Jenkins, defended by Butler. Bosh passes to Jenkins. Some solid defense from Butler.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Miami grabs the miss. Dragic dishes to Bosh. There's the pick. Jenkins with a screen for Winslow. A baseline J, and he nails the jumper.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Dragic against Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Outside Butler, all sorts of time. Butler can't get that one to fall.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dragic kicks to Jenkins. They get it back. Villar, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And the first half.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
And now the start of the second half, quarters.
Good quarter from Butler. He has 14 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Howard is out there with Mirotic, and it's Caspi in at the 3.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Here's Rose. Butler in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jenkins, the pass to Bosh. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. Number 1, the Bulls.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. And their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Mirotic. Dishes to Rose. Screen by Howard. Rose kicks to Howard. Count it, and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The Bulls have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The pass to Muscala. Now here's Jenkins. Defended by Butler. And Muscala kicks to Jenkins. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Jumper off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And 11 points for Chris Bosh.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Rose. It's hauled in by the Heat. Winslow's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jenkins. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Great showing for him last season. Last year, checking in at about 33 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Mirotic has the open look. Hits the front of the rim and out.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Here's Jenkins. Puts up the baby hook. Rebound by the Bulls. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
And the Heat making a change here. Augustine's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. John Henson comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Portis in for Caspi.
That's his first personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points here for Justice Winslow.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
11 feet away, and it's Butler missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Augustine dishes to Jenkins. And good! Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Rose attacking, and it's sent back by Bosh. And oh, here we go at Jenkins, and nobody is back.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And this sort of awesome move is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Passes it to Winslow. 1:46 left to play in the third. And that one's good.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Stolen by Bosch. And Augustine kicks to Jenkins. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's the screen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Mirotic. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Butler. And the rejection by Jenkins.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Rose gets a wide-open look, and the shot falls short this time. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Jenkins, and the layup's good off the glass. Jenkins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Winslow, the pass to Augustine. Jenkins with it. 17 points in the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 10. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. The fourth. Jenkins checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Caspi. Portis comes in for Butler. And wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jenkins dishes to Bosch. Now, here is Mirotic. Kicks to Noah. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
The Heat leading by 6. There's a good screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Winslow's checked in for Miami. Chicago also making some changes. Caspi, he's checked in for Jang. Butler comes in for Portis. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Dwight Howard. And that one falls for Bosch. Bulls trail by 9. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. At the top of the key, Mirotic. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Heat have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Dragic. He dishes it to Jenkins. They grab their own miss. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 9.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Rose. And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Heat leading by 7. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And Jenkins kicks to Dragic. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Dragic. And that's now 21 points for Freak. To the wing right side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Rose kicks to Butler. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Jenkins, the pass to Dragic. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Jenkins. Makes it off the glass. Jenkins got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Dragic dishes to Jenkins. On the 3 off target.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And he goes right over Mirotic and slams it down.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight. Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Get that.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screen. Tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's put him away.
And here is Jenkins. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To stop the run. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Robbie from Two Bros Gaming, and of course have some VC for you with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
I just want to be the best player I can be.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get on the court with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Robbie from Two Bros Gaming, and of course have some VC for you with 2K TV Interactive.
I just want to be the best player I can be.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get on the court with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Robbie from Two Bros Gaming, and of course have some VC for you.
I just want to be the best player I can be.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks, homie.
Ladies and
And just before the game, the championship rings distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Pierre Jackson.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons in Detroit. And, of course, that game going to overtime, a very exciting finish there, but they stayed strong to the end and pulled it off.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jenkins in at shooting guard. Muscala is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dragic, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Jackson passes to Covington. Miami grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The feed to Jenkins. Here's Muscala, covered by Okafor. Here's Winslow, and the officials call over the bat. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
On defense, Miami. Ilyasova, screen on Dragic. Jackson dishes to Ilyasova. Outside Jackson. Four on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the shot is good. Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bosh kicks to Jenkins. Bosh, the screen. Jenkins, the pass to Bosh. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Dishes it to Covington. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Jenkins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Dragic kicks to Muscala. And here is Jenkins. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Miami. Down low, here's Okafor, and the layup's good off the glass. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And Jackson gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Heat trail by 4. Dragic dishes to Muscala. Now here's Jenkins. Defense right on him. That one goes. Count it. Winslow's got 5 points so far.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Dragic has got his first basket of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The 76ers.
Kevin, this squad had some great passers. I'm talking about outstanding passers. Creative, effective, versatile. I mean, they really knew how to find the right moment last year to get the ball to an open teammate. And that's the key to having assists and leading the league in that category. Finding open teammates for good shots.
Now here's Noel, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Here's Jenkins, passes it to Rivers. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. They're running. Pull-up jumper. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Jenkins, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls.
And the 76ers shooting 43% from the field. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jenkins, he's in at shooting guard. Muscala is out there with Winslow. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Ballard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Winslow kicks to Jenkins. Heat moving the ball around. Muscala gets the bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Sullivan. There's a screen by Noel. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Noel's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Augustine passes to Jenkins. Pass to Billar. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
The dish to Covington. And a missed layup. The Heat trail by 6. And Jenkins kicks to Muscala. He dishes it to Jenkins. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. There's a screen by Noel. Outside Jackson. Covington in the corner. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 28 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. A strong statement game from him to open up the season. The kind of game this team is hoping to see consistently.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Jackson against Dragic. It's Jackson with the drive. Off the left rim and out. The Heat trail by 4. And Jenkins kicks to Muscala. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Jenkins. D right on him. Can't hit from in close. The 76ers leading by 4. Right wing. Here's Sullivan. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jenkins got his 4th rebound in this one. From the arc. Okafor grabs the miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
1:57 left now here in the second. Bosch, the screen. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. Marshall with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked off in midair. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic is running. And Green gets it to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Embiid gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And we're through the first half of basketball here. And
Ladies and gentlemen.
Again, as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Nice D from Jenkins.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Ilyasova screen on Dragic. They set the pick. Dragic against Jackson. Okafor in the post, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Okafor inside. He's covered by Bosch. And here's Covington from the arc. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backcourt.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ilyasova is screen on Dragic. They set the pick. The drive by Jackson, and there's the 3-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Ilyasova. Now here's Jenkins. Tight defense on him, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Jenkins.
Well, it's been a good game tonight for Jenkins. He's got 11 points and 5 assists. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
Kicks to Covington to end the run. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Feeds to Dragic. Here's the pass to Jenkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
To the paint, there's Noel.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and with his incredible knack from long range, he ranked first in the league in three-point percentage.
Yeah, and that's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That's good from Noel. Green, he's checked in for Miami. Augustine comes in for Goran Dragic. That one is no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The 76ers trail by 6. Passes it to Sullivan. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
He feeds it to Okafor. Covington dishes to Noel. Shoots over Jenkins. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Noel.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Stripped it away. Sullivan, headed by Augustine. He gets stolen by Jenkins. He kicks it to Augustine. Jenkins, the pass to Augustine. Green dishes to Jenkins. Goes up to the stripe. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Covington with the bucket.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A different look for Miami. Muscala. The 76ers trail by 3. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Jenkins in a 2-guard. Green is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dragic, and it's Muscala in at the 5 spot. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
And Jenkins kicks to Dragic. Now the feed to Green. Clock at 4. Dishes it to Bosh to end the drought. No luck. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Kentavious Caldwell.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. The Heat making a switch here.
Compared to what we saw going with the first half. I mean,
lead by 2. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Jenkins. Embiid with the steal. Jackson against Dragic. Here's Covington. The dish to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's Dragic with the drive. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Okafor. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Here's Covington. Picked by Okafor. Clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Bosh grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dragic the pass to Jenkins. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Okafor. Outside Jackson. And the pass to Sullivan. Puts up a 3. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Dragic dishes to Jenkins. To the inside. And stolen by Noel. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Jackson. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Inside, here's Covington. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Covington's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Dragic kicks to Jenkins. There's a good screen. Will it go? And the shot is good. Jenkins got 20.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's rebounded by Jenkins.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today. It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Dragic with a wide open look. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Sullivan buries it. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Dragic the pass to Jenkins. Dragic dishes to Jenkins. Nails it. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that one.
And that's exactly what they're doing. There is no noise in the stands right now. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now Dragic, he dishes it to Jenkins. From the top of the key, it's in!
Assist goes to Goran Dragic.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
At the line for your 76ers, Pierre Jackson.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Fades away. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
From deep. No luck. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game. Kenny, your thoughts?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.